Welcome to Finding Alara, a safe space where authors, artists and creatives share their world-building style and mindfulness tactics. Brought to you by Bushland Castle Productions, a micro-publisher with an author support platform that nurtures creative growth and storytelling excellence. Welcome to the Indie Author Book Fair Minisode series. All of these interviews were recorded as a live stream from the Indie Author Book Fair event on the 30th of November 2025 in Bunbury. Each minisode will have the live interview component with myself or Paul Vandermeer from forest.chat and an interview the guest had with Chris Ilsley on the day. We hope that these conversations inspire you to have a closer look at what is available in the indie book world. Feature guest 16 of 27 is R.C. Dacre. Rachel writes children's books about two sausage dogs travelling WA and beyond. Currently, she has 4 books about WA, with her next book venturing interstate and beyond. With her books, she likes to inspire kids to see how beautiful the world is we live in and motivate them to go explore the world, experience all the gorgeous spots our 2 best friends, Jack and Robyn, go to see in her stories. Her book series is called the Sausage Dog Adventures series and includes Down South, Exmouth, Santa's Village, Island Hopping in WA, and Road Trip to Broome. Rachel's books are available on Amazon with the direct link in the show notes. We have done our best to clean up the audio for the interviews, but it was recorded live, so there is some noise from the crowd embedded within the files. I hope that this gives you a feel for what the energy was like on the day. I will return to your ears at the end to share my key takeaways and let you know who the next guest is going to be.
So I'm here with Rachel. How are you, Rachel?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. Rachel, you got 5 books here. What are we looking at?
So we're looking at the Sausage Dog Adventure series. 4 of them are traveling through WA, and then we've got one, of course, for Santa with Christmas coming up. So.
Okay. Is that the latest one you've got?
No, so my 2 newest ones are Road Trip to Broome and Island Hopping in WA, and the other ones were published last year.
Last year. So it was Christmas last year, but it's going to be great this year as well.
Yeah, Christmas is always great. So.
Yeah. Fantastic. And we've got Jack and Robyn.
Jack is a blonde, actually. After my son, he's a blondie. So the red and tan is Jack. And then we've got the black and tan, who is Robyn, my daughter. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So there is a connection.
Yeah, there definitely is. Yeah.
All right.
But I do have a sausage dog myself named Chorizo, which is also black and tan, and that's the inspiration behind all the stories. Yeah.
Right. So it is a real family affair.
There is a family affair here. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So let's get into that. So, what brought you to write about this family travel affair, I guess?
Well, I've always loved traveling. If you can hear, I have a bit of an accent myself. I'm originally from Belgium, but yeah, I met my husband here 15 years ago and fell in love with WA in Australia, so that's where the traveling part comes from. And we have always had sausage dog in the family, so it's just one of those things that's always been a passion of us, so yeah.
Oh,
combined
fantastic.
the 2 and here we are.
All right, and what about the writing side? Why writing?
I've always loved illustrating. And that's where I was like, okay, I love illustrating books, but I actually also want to tell my own stories. So then I was like, okay, I have to write to make it all come together. So, yeah.
Okay. So they are self-illustrated as well?
Yeah, so I illustrate my own books, yes. And also books for other people, yeah.
And for other people?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, okay. So I'm seeing a bright yellow combi.
Yeah.
Have you got one of those for my sister?
Maybe. No, I don't have any of those, unfortunately, because I would love one myself.
We saw a beautiful light blue one on the highway yesterday heading up to Perth.
Yeah.
And I saw the yellow one and I thought, my sister loves a combi.
Yeah, they're so beautiful, eh? I love that. It's just that, like, it has that nostalgia behind it.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. Now, from a writing perspective, what 5 words would describe you?
I would say creative is one of them. I don't know if I can think of 5, but I love writing, creativity, just bringing people together. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, and the indie author book process, like, did you know what you were getting into?
I didn't really know what I was getting into, but I do have done a lot of research, and in the last 3 or 4 years learned a lot, bit like failure and doing good things. But yeah, it's definitely a process, and there's definitely a lot of heavy things you have to think of and do. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Did
Yeah.
you have some help?
No, I actually did not. I researched it all myself and tried to get it all done myself, and now I feel like I have a rounded knowledge about what you can and cannot do or how things work. And then last year, beginning this year, I started my own little publishing agency just to help other people like navigate that route, because I know how tricky it can be.
It's so helpful to have someone who's been through the hoops and is able to actually help you along. So you do that for people?
Yeah, I do that for people, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
That's really nice to hear, and hopefully that's successful for you as well. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you've got 5.
Yeah.
Nobody stops at 5.
No, we're not stopping at 5, so I'm already working on the next 2. So next year we'll be going to Bali with the sausage dogs, and we will also be traveling through Victoria and seeing some places up there. So a little spoiler, because I haven't told anyone yet, but yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment.
All right. And how much, what's the depth of the stories that you're going to, and who are they really aimed at?
So I mostly aim at children that are already have the understanding of oh, look, these places, I can actually visit them as well. But yeah, anything up to 10, 11 is my age range. And just kids that like to see things and be creative. I want to inspire kids as well to be creative themselves.
Ah, excellent. So inspiring people along the way. It's not just about, there's something to go and see, but you really want to get them to the point where I want to go and see that.
Exactly, yeah, that they want to travel and see the places themselves, and as well just do the drawing and see that you can do much more than just simple sitting in front of the TV all day, if that makes sense, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sitting in front of the TV is just like being the bowl that stuff gets poured into and washed out of at the end of the day.
Exactly,
You want to be the cake.
Yeah.
Much more fun being the cake. All right. What's your ideal writing environment?
My ideal writing environment? That's a very funny question, because I've got a 3 and a 4-year-old at home, so I never have an ideal writing environment. So ideally what I've got, to be honest, as long as I can focus for longer than 10 minutes, I'm happy.
Yeah, because they're around, and at that sort of age, they would be into everything.
Yeah, so I don't get much peace. So I just do it when I can on the fly and try to put it all together at midnight.
Fantastic. So, and have they read them?
Yeah, my kids love them. Yeah, they run behind me all day long, and they also love that they're named after them. So Mom, this is me, Jack. Mom, this is me, Robyn. So yeah.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. All right. Now, where can people go to get them?
So a lot of stores around Perth, and then also my website, of course. Mostly some coffee shops, some bookshops, a bit everywhere, yeah.
All right, fantastic. Right, wonderful. Lovely to chat, Rachel.
Thank you.
Have you finished building your story and you're not sure which pathway to choose for publishing? The Book Reality Experience is a publishing assistance service offering partnership publishing solutions to authors. We have different pathways available, and we'll recommend what we think works best for you and your story. Check out our website at www.bookreality.com for more information. Together, let's turn your book dream into a reality.
Our next author here at the Indie Book Festival in Bunbury goes by the name of R.C. Dacre. R stands for Rachel in this particular instance. She writes children's books about 2 sausage dogs travelling throughout Western Australia and beyond. At the moment, there are 4 books about WA. The next books, venturing interstate, as well as outside of Australia, are apparently due mid-next year, so that's 2026. There is also a Christmas book available, and R.C. Dacre, Rachel, likes to tell us that with her books, she seeks to inspire kids with how beautiful the world is we live in and motivate them to go and explore the world and see all the gorgeous spots that our two best friends, Jack and Robyn, that being the sausage dogs, go to see. Rachel, thank you very much for dropping by for a chat.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. Why specifically do we mention Jack and Robyn, your two sausage dogs? Do they appreciate the trip they get?
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. They are named after my two children, so that's where the names come from. Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. You have what's called the Sausage Dog Adventures series, down south, Exmouth, Santa's Village, island hopping on WA and road trip to Broome.
Yep.
What made you write about your adventures travelling around the place with your dogs?
Well, as you might have noticed, my accent is not from here. I'm originally from Belgium.
I did know it was from somewhere overseas, but I couldn't pick where. You're from Belgium.
Originally from Belgium, but I've been here for 15 years, and I met my husband traveling. So I'm an avid traveler, love traveling, and I like to combine the kids' books with like travel, so kids actually enjoy traveling as well.
So is that a variation of the theme you come up with these books? Almost like you want to somehow stop kids going, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Not that we ever will stop that, but we can have fun trying.
Yeah, it's we can always try, but I don't think that's ever going to stop.
Why kids' books? You could write about travelling around WA and around Australia and around the world with your dogs for adults, but you've done it for kids. Why did you choose kids?
Well, I've got my own children, and I love illustrating books. That's actually where everything started, because I wanted to illustrate for other people. So, that's where everything started. And then I thought, okay, I'll write a book. You don't really illustrate books for adults. So
did you illustrate before you wrote?
Yes, yeah.
Did the illustration determine what you were going to write?
In the first book it did, but then afterwards I made it a combined thing, yeah.
Wow. So you could almost say the illustrations gave you the inspiration for the book.
Yeah, you could say that.
How do you know what to feature, especially since your books are essentially non-fiction? You're talking about your travels, although I guess in a way you're looking at it from the perspective of the dogs. How do you know what to include and what not to include, and how do you go about making that decision?
Yeah, I just go about, like, I have visited all these places and the places that I actually loved, so I added those to the books. That's how simple it is. Yeah.
How do your dogs react to the travelling? Are they dogs that are really seasoned travellers?
Chorizo does like a bit of a travel, but she doesn't like walking, so it's us mostly carrying her around.
You can't use the old argument, you've got 4 legs, I've only got 2, walk by yourself?
No, doesn't work on her. She's a very stubborn dog. Everyone that has Dacre will know that they're stubborn dogs.
What? Why are they so stubborn?
I don't know. Like small dog syndrome, I guess.
Yeah, because they bark a lot, don't they?
Yeah, she loves a good bark, that's for sure. Yeah.
And they all travel very well. Do the dogs do anything when you're sometimes travelling that makes you think, I'm going to find a way to weave that into a book?
Not really happened yet, but yeah, might do in the future. Mine are a bit more like based like fantasy, so a dog normally doesn't go scuba diving, so for example, so it's not that they're doing everything that's in the books.
Do you get any feedback from kids about what you've written, and if you do, does that change or at least evolve the way you're writing?
I've had really positive feedback. Kids are loving it. My kids love the books as well.
Yep.
The only, I think, yes, if they give me any feedback and they want to see certain things, I will always add those in.
Because you talk about doing fantasy stuff, such as, for example, a dog scuba diving.
Yeah.
A kid would think scuba diving dogs were really cool.
Yeah, they love it.
How cool is this? The dogs go scuba diving.
Yeah.
What do the dogs do when they're scuba diving, by the way?
They meet all their friends under the water, so they meet Mark the whale shark, and they learn all about them. They learn about lionfish and like angelfish, and just everything you can see under the water at that point.
It's almost like the ocean-going version of Lion King.
Yeah, a little bit.
Isn't it funny how they often say the one thing you should never do is work with kids and animals, and I've talked about this before, yet your whole book is aimed at kids and deals with animals.
Yeah. And I love it.
Is it hard, from a writer's perspective, is what you do hard to create, or would you argue it just comes naturally?
It is a lot of work to put it all together and to illustrate it and to write the stories, but I love doing it, and it kind of does come natural to me to...
And the illustration, by the sound of things, is pretty easy for you because you just love illustrating.
Yeah. It's still a lot of work, but it's just something I love doing,
How many more books do you reckon are in you?
Definitely a few more. Next year will definitely be 2 more, and then maybe a third one, and then I plan to do about 2 to 3 books a year. So. Was
the writing planned, or was it something that just kind of happened and you went along with it?
I always wanted to make children books, but more on the illustrating side. But then my story has been I had it for years. So, and then I decided to go for it. That first step was the hardest of actually bringing your own work out in the world.
I suppose there's always going to be doubts, isn't there? And you just have to say, nah, I'll step forward. Yeah. I guess even if you wrote something and it didn't work, you'd be able to say, well, at least I had a go.
Yeah, at least you try, and that's most important.
Yeah, I love these. By the way, R.C. Dacre, Rachel.
Yeah.
R.C. Dacre. It sounds, when you're talking to somebody, it sounds very, very distant, I'd like to be a bit more friendly than that.
No, I'm happy with Rachel. I said that was all right.
The books in the Sausage Dog Adventure series, and isn't it so good that Dachshunds just lend themselves to being called sausage dogs? Down South, Exmouth, Santa's Village, Island Hopping on WA, and Road Trip to Broome. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with your books.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We couldn't do an excerpt for this one because that would give the whole story away. These children's books are quite small, but they're packed with amazing illustrations. Even though I can't tell you much, it's worth going to have a look at her website, and then you can see for yourself. My first takeaway was how she named her characters after her kids. I think that is so cute. My second takeaway was her inspiration for writing the books in the first place. She wanted to inspire kids to be creative themselves. My third takeaway was how the illustrations themselves helped her write the books. What were your key takeaways? If you would like to carry on the conversation with Rachel, then she has a website, sausagedogadventures.com.au. She is also on Facebook, Instagram and Goodreads. All the contact details are in the show notes along with her book information. In the next special episode, you will hear from Narelle Winter. If you are enjoying the show and would like to show some support, then please subscribe and share these episodes with a friend. Or if you want to go the next step, then you can buy us a cuppa. Head on over to ko-fi.com/findingalara. That's ko-fi.com/findingalara. There is an option for you to buy us a cup of tea for $2, or you can join the Shadow Lair for $5 a month, where you receive exclusive content and advanced information about the show. If you'd like to get in touch with myself or the team at Bushland Castle Productions, then I'm on Instagram and TikTok as @FindingAlara. There is a Discord channel and Facebook group called Finding Alara Podcast. The Bushland Castle Productions team are on Facebook, Instagram and Discord as BCP Creative. Or you can check out the website bushlandcastleproductions.com for the most up-to-date information. If you'd like to get in touch with Chris, then he's on Facebook as Chris Ilsley. If you want to talk to Paul, then he's on Facebook as Paul Vandermeer and has his own podcast, forest.chat. The music is brought to you by @KeysOfMoon Music and is called The Epic Hero. If you enjoyed listening to Finding Lara, have any questions, or just want to share your world with us, then please get in touch. Until next time, keep up the search for your Alara.